frequent sight in these parts. Snow in the forecast as we come to you from Cleveland Browns Stadium here in downtown Cleveland. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Peyton up the middle.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. You look at this Carolina defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Thompson Robinson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Browns need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Here's 3rd and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And here's Trenton Gill now.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards.
And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. When you look at this defense, they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job.
With a dashing through the snow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Play action. Now Thompson Robinson
Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Hey, go Beard! Strike! Strike! Yellow, line. Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Carolina!
Tyler Scott,
49 yards.
and the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To throw is DTR. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively...
Now a give, it's Peyton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
On 1st down, Thompson Robinson.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Red, cycle. Go red. Ready.
It's Young off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah
6 now for him on the year. 3rd down and 13. Now here's Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Young to throw it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Young. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. Powers through. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line.
They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
1st and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and he's giving me the evil eye, folks.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Thompson Robinson off of play action.
Flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
19 tight.
Here's Thompson Robinson again on 2nd and 10.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Peyton is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Let's go now.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Option right, and Thompson Robinson keeps it.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
Thompson Robinson now to throw.
He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Young. And it's incomplete, but he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw on second down is Young. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He kept the receiver in the short field without letting his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. It's Young on first down. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Young to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Young on third down. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9.
Panthers 14.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime. Then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They run again with Peyton. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one deep for London.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. The DTR going to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside play.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson.
This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 75.
And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Thompson Robinson will throw for this.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Young off the play fake. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defense right And setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Thompson Robinson throwing here.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there for the 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Browns are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
There he goes, right side.
Still on his feet.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Tyler Scott
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Thompson Robinson now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
On play action, Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Young. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Red, cycle. Smash, red.
Second down, Young. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Ready, set.
The Browns drive about to get started. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning
yeah,
it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
They'll try and run for it with Peyton. 80 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll run now with Peyton. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Second and 11. Running it here with Peyton.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. On the run, it's Peyton. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Thompson Robinson keeps it running left.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now they'll audible to something else.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. They run the counter. Peyton. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Young.
Throwing middle, and he coughed it up.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. I tell you what, the snow, not only did it not dampen the crowd's enthusiasm, they were great, but it didn't